Hi everyone. I know it's been more than a minute. This time the break was super long because I got sick. I got a stomach virus, something I do not wish upon absolutely anybody. It really did a number on me, and I got so annoyed with my hair that I also asked my friend to shave it off. He did. So I'm back to what's it. It's been rough. Recuperating from the stomach virus is not the same as a regular virus. Like, some stomachs bounce back better. Mine has not. So just a little parentheses on what's been going on with me and why I was away for so long. I don't think I've ever taken a break this long. It's pretty long. And I missed getting in touch with spirit. I missed readings. I missed doing this, but my energy was so low. I tried reading for myself once and it didn't go very bad, but the energy wasn't all there. And if you're a reader, if you've ever tried reading, you know. So today we're gonna come back strong with the Tarot and Oracle by Michael Wilcox. We know that this is my favorite. I missed it. We're gonna do some of that. I'll read a little bit. Reading's probably gonna go a little bit longer today. I wanted to do the reading yesterday, but I came back from a small trip and I wasn't feeling. Today is a new day. Anyway, then we're going to clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. I'm about to sneeze. Don't. And then we'll close off with the prism. I know we're doing this. bumpy rides, but we're getting there anyway. Let's see for whom this might concern, this reading. I hope you enjoy it. If you like it, obviously hit like. If you don't, you don't have to, but just know that it does help my channel. It helps it grow, it helps the feed, it helps the algorithm. If you really like it, you can subscribe and you will get these almost every day. I do them almost every day. I thought about doing it once a week, but no, I'm shooting for every day again until I get like a proper job, which I don't have at the moment. Anyway, enough about me. Let's begin. Do we have? For whom am I concerned? Ooh, Scorpio. Nice. Passion. What are we passionate about? Foundation. Okay. These are popping up quick too. I usually do 3 cards because that's a lot. But sometimes 4 pop up. Ooh, and Taurus. Okay. Let's just read a little bit of each. I have to tell you, like, this is just, We love the work of Michael Wilcox. It's beautiful. Scorpio to Taurus. Very nice way to start the week. Water. Dynamism. Resourcefulness, power, loyalty, and resilience. So, also I associate Scorpio a lot with passion. It could be because of another deck, but we'll see. Scorpio calls us to believe in how much power we really have within us, continuing on in the face of adversity and being creative with how to keep going. Okay, so yeah, what is it that we really want? It's kind of like a combination of star and strength and just, yeah, resourcefulness, like keywords here. Resourcefulness, power, loyalty, resilience. Resourcefulness and resilience. I feel like you're whatever it is that you want is being tested right now. So bring that passion, bring that yearning for your desire. Really feed it. Okay. Foundation. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Energy, preparation, stability, patience, fundamentals. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory, right? If you have a dream, if you have a desire, if you have a passion, whatever it is that your goal is, it needs a plan, right? And if we want it to last, if we want it to endure, if we want it to be strong, if we want it to, yeah, all those things, it needs a strong foundation. So really do your homework in regards to what it is that you want, whether it be a job, whether it be a person, a relationship, a family. Like, really study it. Study what it is. I was going to give an example, but I'm going to hold on to it for now. Let's just read a little bit. Foundation calls us to learn and to learning and patience so we can move forward and grow with more success. Okay, so that's a big part of it too. I'm getting very contrasting energies right now, but with foundation, you can see the card here, but I'll show it to you. Let's see. See how this foundation is falling apart and he's building another one? Now, I have really an opposite view on this imagery, because this is more of a modern way of constructing, while this was an antique way of constructing, right? So maybe what the card is saying here and how I am catching up. Remember, this is my first reading after a few weeks, so I'm kind of rusty. Let go of old ways of thinking. And I'm not talking about old way, just your beliefs in general. It's like, if you want whatever it is, you've learned from the past. You've learned from the past. You learned that you can lose whatever it is that you're constructing if you don't have sturdy foundations. Now, Roman foundations, which this is where I come into contrast with the card, they're pretty fucking sturdy. Sorry about my cursing. We can still see them today in Rome and everywhere. So they had pretty solid construction, right? Whatever was torn down was intentionally torn down or by earthquakes, etc. But this person is looking towards that, like learning. And in the background, there is this castle, and it's a completely different way of construction, right? Completely different. So there's history here. There's history. You've learned how to and how not to, okay? So take your time. This person isn't rushing. This person isn't taking multiple bricks at the same time. This person is slowly building what they want to build. So yes, it's not only build a strong foundation, it's take your time, be patient, do your research, make sure that you have the right elements to construct this so that it will endure. Rushing really is, sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes you are forced to rush. I don't feel like this is the case. This is the case this time. I feel like whatever it is that you want, it's going to take time, and it's going to take time for a reason. Taurus, Earth, perseverance, loyalty, patience, persistence, strength, vibrancy, and love. Taurus is such a cute sign with the definitions here. It's very stubborn. It's very persistent. Perseverance, patience being key here. But it's also very loving. And between vibrancy and love, it's like, it's sweet, it's nice, it's gentle. Like this bowl here, it isn't heading towards anything. It's not trying to attack anything. You see, it's kind of like, it's got this coquette kind of a vibe, this gentleness. This strong, beautiful animal can also be gentle. Taurus calls us to hold fast in the winds of adversity. When challenges arise, like earthquakes, This energy helps us to push through, keep steady, and do what needs to be done to stay on track. It takes great resolve to be willing and able to move forward amidst challenges and setbacks. It shows an unmatched heart and loyalty to do so. So we're really talking about our desires, our challenges, our goals, our stars. They will be challenged. It doesn't matter how much you study, how much you work at it. Life is going to throw stuff at you. And it's supposed to test it, to test your resilience, to test your dedication to it, to test its foundation, to make sure it's sturdy enough so that it will endure. So big lessons here. Really interesting lesson. How much do you want this? How much is it? How much do you want whatever it is that we're about to talk about? Yeah, it's gonna be a long reading. 11:11 as I looked at the watch. Anyway, so Scorpio, what are we talking about here? 9 of Wands reverse. I know you're tired. 9 of Wands, whether it be reversed or upright, is just tired. I see that 9 of Wands and I'm like, oh, I am tired with you. And then we have the King of Pentacles. So on the one hand, we have this energy of like surrender, because I also feel like the 9 of Wands, when it's reversed, it's like, oh, just putting everything down and being like, you know what, I'm tired of fighting. I built up this wall, it's enough already. And the King of Pentacles, it's like, listen, you have grown into this person that is very pragmatic in regards to your goal. We're talking specifically about this goal in this reading. And it's exactly the kind of energy that we want coming into foundation, because we want this foundation to be solid. We want it to be sturdy. We want it to persevere. We want it to endure everything, and at the end still have the walls and the ceiling and everything else at the end of this journey. But there is this element of surrender, which is very, very nice. And it's the energy of surrender, I feel, for most people comes after great struggle, because they've learned how to, you fight and you, I don't want to say fight again. You really, really put your energy into making something happen. And so many things happen along the way. And you're building this wall, you're building these things so that your structure will not suffer, your goal will not suffer. And you come to a realization after all of that, that things are going to happen regardless. There's a maturity that comes with kings and with queens. And this King of Pentacles is very, very important in this reading, because it's sensible. Again, it's pragmatic. It's the sense that you are not being wasteful anymore. You are not being impulsive anymore. You are not being defensive anymore. You are surrendering. So yes, there is the sense of control, which a king does have, but there's also a sense of surrender. There is a very big balance here. And under Scorpio, it's like, that's exactly the kind of balance that we want from our dreams. A Scorpion also knows how to defend itself, but it also knows when, right? So things are coming, or things have come your way. No, I'm getting ahead of myself. Things have happened, and you've learned from them. You've learned from these things happening. Ooh, okay. 5 of Cups. upright. That doesn't mean that we're all learned up. No, we learn till the end of our days. So, here we go. 8 of Wands. So we are still reversed, right? So we are still crying over spilled milk. That's just what 5 of Cups is. 5 of Cups is crying over spilled milk. Being this under foundation and under 8 of Wands, it's like, even though there has been this great maturity in you, this great development in you, there are still some things from the past that you need to resolve emotionally, internally. I feel like you've outgrown a lot of them. And it doesn't mean that you come out of it unscathed. We all have scars, dude, both physically and internally. But whatever it is that you're crying about, it's keeping you from really moving forward. It's keeping you from building foundations. So let's say the sturdy foundation that you're trying to build, the cracks are inside of you. They're not in the foundation. They're not in the physical manifestation of the stream. They're inside of you. It's this hesitancy. It's this doubt. It's this lack of belief because of the pain that the past experience have caused you. At some point, you need to realize that you have to get over it. At some point, you have to get over it. Like, when I feel get over it vibes, I always imagine, and please laugh, if you grew up during my generation, you probably watched Will and Grace, the show, and I always remember Cher slapping, this guy, not Will, but the other dude, the one that was obsessed with Cher. What was his name? David? No, fuck, I forget his name. Anyway, she slaps him across the face and she says, snap out of it. That's kind of what you feel. I feel like you need to snap out of it. Yes, whatever happened, happened. And there's nothing, there is literally nothing you can do to change it. Nothing. You've learned, you've experienced it, you're carrying the scars, but you need to learn this. You need to learn how to get over it and leave the past in the past so that you can move forward, because that is what's keeping you from advancing. Taurus, ooh, okay. Guys, the full reverse, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. There's the hesitancy, 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands reverse, and the full reverse. Right? You're not, okay. And we close off with the 4 of Wands. It's beautiful also how, like, the sky, I don't know, I remember at some course I watched online about tarot readings and symbolisms, etc., etc. If you like tarot readings, do these. Really, really look into symbolism because it's important. But we have this, and you can see it up here, we have this flow of energy with the sky. And yeah, the sky is gray when we're crying with that 5 of Cups. So let me just move on. Then we're moving on to blue sky and to yellow sky. Very happy, very good stuff. But we see the full reverse under Taurus, and we see the 4 of Wands. So remember how I was talking about Taurus is very persistent. It believes in its dream, it goes for it, but it doesn't leave behind its vulnerability, its softness, its love. It's really, really nice energy. It's really strong, but in a gentle way. It's giving me big strength card, tarot reading cards, energy. So yeah, the Fool being reversed, again, you're hesitant to trust. You're hesitant to trust because you feel like your trust has been betrayed before, and it has. And that probably goes for absolutely everybody in the world. Our trust has been betrayed in numerous ways for different people. But it's also telling you to, like, that little glimmer of hope that Taurus gives you, that love for what it is that you want for that goal, that little glimmer. And I'm about to reference another movie, which is something very common I do. That's what's going to get you your Four of Wands. Four of Wands, obviously, it's a celebration. In many cases, it can be a wedding. So, but it could also be the Four of Wands being the pillars to a new home. It can also be just a party, a celebration of some kind. So for some of you, you will be celebrating at the end of this, or people will be celebrating you. But you have to take that risk, man. You have to. You have to trust again. You need to trust again and again and again. And I know that it's hard, but that's how we move forward. We are the Fool. And every time the Fool comes reverse, it's like, it's so normal. It's so natural. Don't judge yourself for it. Yeah, 21 minutes. It's a long read. It's natural to be hesitant. It's natural to distrust. But if anything, and I know that I should be telling you to, like, trust the flow of life, trust where it is that you're going, trust your dream, etc., etc. I think that this trust that we're talking about here is not talking about something external. I think we're talking very much about something internal. I think we're talking about self-trust, self-belief. You are not moving forward, or you are. You are moving forward. Everything here is indicating that you are moving forward. But whatever setback or delay or just slow movement with that Eight of Wands reverse, it is all you, dude. You are moving slowly is because of you. Because you don't trust it, because you don't... And I get it. It's just, I'm looking at the Nine of Wands again, reverse. It's like how I said at the beginning. You're moving because you're tired. And I feel you. I'm tired as well. I'm recovering. That's what you need. Okay, so we're talking about tired, and then we have rest. Okay, so some of you might just really need to rest up. You've done all you can. You've put in the work, and now you need to trust. And I know, oh my God, and this card was at the bottom of the deck, and I was like, usually, if you've watched my videos at all, I look at the bottom of the deck. Sometimes it happens coincidentally, and I'm like, if it needs to come out, it will. And today it did. So caution. Caution, and I don't think it's caution about what could happen, even though, duh, I mean, things can and will happen. This is talking about you, dude. This is talking about you needing to rest, and you needing to believe. Last one. And love. Oh, it's like the little bowl of love. I'm getting so many, like, movie and TV shows and stuff along those lines right now. No, maybe that's how I channel. Those are my references. Remember that bull in, I think it was Warner Brothers, the bull that was always like in love. He was a cute. That's the bull that I'm imagining right now. Even though that one was black, this one's white, but whatever. I'm gonna separate these because I do feel like, and you'll see it up here, I do feel like every card, like there's a clear section here. Rest because you have put in the energy, you have put in the work. Rest because you're tired and you need to rest before this manifestation comes in, because it's coming in. You delayed it. Caution, because it's like, okay, you need to start trusting. You need to start trusting that you've built something solid and that you've learned and that you've put in the work, and believe in yourself. You need, caution is here. It's like, you need to believe in yourself for this. You need to believe in the dream. You need to believe. You need to believe. Okay? And love, because I feel like there's like this big happiness waiting for you as soon as you take that gamble and you leap forward. I mean, the Fool is reversed here, but it is looking straight at the Four of Wands. Straight at it. Yellow skies, celebration, love. I do feel like there's a lot of love energy here. A lot of love energy between Taurus and the Love card and the Four of Wands. I think there's like this really big happiness for you coming in. It's just, you need to trust that it will. Okay? So that's what you need to work on right now. Work on trust. This is a really nice reading for the comeback. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy that I am not as rusty as I thought that I was going to be. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.